Alright, hello everybody. Once again, I am VQ MasterDalK, and I'm here with another replay cast for all you guys on the Vexicon YouTube. This one is once again going to be between Soviet Gaming Gemini, but this time it's going to be a Terran opponent for him. It's going to be Mr. Barcode, the most overpowered and imbalanced person in all of StarCraft 2, flooding North America, Europe, Korean, and even sea ladder with his nuisance. And he's going to be called Bob the Builder for this game. So, we're going to be getting into the game now, spawning on top of a red Protoss mod of /r/all things Protoss on Reddit, and Grandmaster hopeful for Soviet Gaming, it is Gemini. And over on the top right we have our blue Terran. I have no idea what team he's from because he won't tell me. It is Bob the Builder. Now, because he is Bob the Builder, all his SCVs are all those tractors and things that Bob the Builder owns in his cartoon. That it's videos you'd had to watch on VHS cassettes. I have one still. It was awesome. It was Bob the Builder's White Christmas. And then, for some reason, there was some random hamster show that I forget the name of. Apparently I like this hamster show, though. But I can't remember what it was called. All I remember is that it was from when I was a kid. And Bob the Builder gonna be opening Reapers. Whoop whoop. Now, surprisingly, Reapers on Daybreak are rather popular from what I'm seeing, but they're also rather difficult to work on Daybreak. But of course, versus Protoss usually do not have anything to be able to deal with the Reapers as soon as they come out. So it takes a while. Now, if you did see GSL Group A this morning, or not GSL, WCS Korea Season 1, Mango 6 GSL Code S. Yeah. But yeah, in round of 32 Group A, Bomber did the same sort of thing versus Creator. Except Gemini not going to be opening Zealot first because the Reaper did get caught on a scouting probe. It looks like it's going to be heading back, or possibly another route. This might be a smart thing just because of the fact that now Gemini knows, okay, there is a Reaper coming, I need to get my defenses out. Now Gemini is one of the players that does opt for the rather earlier Militia Core. Well, not earlier, that is my timing for the Militia Core after the first Gateway unit. It seems to work out very well. You have energy to defend any early rushes or whatever. Right now the Reaper is starting to come in. Stalker does get a shot off on it, so it knows the existence of Stalker. Stargate gonna get thrown down for Gemini here, and the Reaper gonna get up this cliff. And of course it is faster than the Stalkers, and the probe's gonna get pulled, and the Reaper gonna die with one kill. And all the probes, of course, because they were pulled, they're just gonna start mining on the back side of the minerals, then head to the front. And Bob the Builder's Reapers are asking, can we fix it? Those Stalkers said, no, we can't. So, and that was of course a joke because Daybreak is actually not a Terran tile set. For those who didn't know, that's why it's a space platform. Right now, it looks like kind of one-on-one play, except the command center are going to be coming out after the factory. At the moment, there are 6 Marines to deal with these 2 Stalkers, and the Militia Core and the SCV building the bunker will be dying. There's a time warp available, and of course the recall as well. Recall, a little bit of an underused ability, but it's very strong. It teleports all your units that are near the Militia Core back to any existing nexus, and now Oracle on the way for Gemini. So Bob the Builder gonna be having a bit of a difficult time. All he's kind of preparing versus gateway builds, as he has a tank right now. That's always good. He doesn't have it. He's building an engineering bay, but the Oracle is now out. It's going to be heading across the map. A second Oracle going to be queued up behind it. Stim on the way. Only a couple Marines to be contesting this one Oracle that's already here in the main base. It's going to be coming in. Pulsar Beam activated. All these SCVs get pulled away immediately, and the Marines come out. Very good reaction timing from Gemini. And it seems as though Gemini has two Oracles, going to be getting a third, because Oracles, their Pulsar Beam is very good. Plus also, you know, detection is good. And the Revelation is also very helpful. Now these Oracles are going to be coming back in. There is a missile turret. One Oracle very close to dying. Nice Micro going to be saving that, going to be pulling it away first. But yeah, Gemini right now can't really do much with these Oracles at the moment unless he goes to the natural. But there is already a Widow Mine in this natural base. Robotics facility is getting warped in for Gemini right now. Probably going to be seeing some Colossi coming out of him later on in the game. Starport is getting thrown down, as well as two more barracks. So it is going to be Biomine coming out of our Terran player Bob. Right now, the tank is still here, so that will help versus any sort of gateway push, but it's going to start losing its use unless it gets used more towards, unless there's more tanks later on in the game. Right now, looks like these three Oracles still going to try doing whatever they can, but of course, yes, Widowmine one-shot Oracles, plus there is a turret here as well, and boom goes the Oracle. Yes, one Oracle down, 2 to go, says Bob. Robotics Bay on the way, and right now Gemini is just kind of preparing, like, oh, is there going to be a drop? If there is going to be a drop, it's going to be coming in a couple seconds, because the first two medevacs have just popped out. Again, it looks like, no, it's just going to be a frontal push from Bob here. There are two Oracles already out on the map. The Xel'Naga Tower was taken, so Gemini knows this is coming. They're probably going to be dying, and Scouting Factory heading across the top part of the map. But yes, right now, we have a Bioforce and no Widow Mines. These two Oracles did already see this ahead of time. And of course the Envision ability is available, so he can actually cast that on the Bio, see where they are, without having any units near them, and that could help very much. And now that the tank is also here as well, Phoenix gonna be coming out, gonna be attacking the medevacs just a little bit. The first Colossus is out, Thermal Lance about halfway done. More Zealots are getting warped in, and with this tank it's gonna be so difficult for Gemini to engage this head on. Of course, these two Oracles, they do have one use. If the Bio are just like not with the tank, the Oracles can just kill it, or the Phoenix can just pick them up and then it dies, like that. But it looks like Bob gonna be pulling back right now. Wasn't able to do too much with that push. And the third command center is just finished up over at the natural base. Gemini gonna be getting 3 more gateways. And it looks like the medevac's gonna be coming back. Oh. 4 Marines gonna be heading over towards the Xel'Naga Tower to kill... Nope, never mind, just 1. The other 3 gonna be coming back home. So right now, 3 orbital command centers for our Terran player. 2 Phoenix, 2 Oracles, 2 Colossus, and then a bunch of gateway units for Gemini. It's looking pretty good for him, especially because of the fact that these 2 medevacs over on the bottom side of the map, oh, never mind, now they're going to be heading across. As soon as they see that the Protoss Force is incoming, going to be creating a bit of a counter attack right now. And Gemini, does he have weapons available? Yes, he does, and immediately Stalkers get warped in, and the bio gets immediately dropped down onto that mineral line. Gemini needs to use his main force and go attack the Terran while defending this. Photon Overcharge did get plopped down on that Nexus, and Gemini going to be pushing forward over towards the third. There is no third at the moment, but of course he does not know that quite yet. Everything going to be dying for that Terran player. There are currently a large amount of Vikings. 6 Vikings. Or Bob the Builder. Gemini gonna be pushing forward into here. He's gonna have to have some good micro. Widowmine dying immediately. Oh, and the Colossus getting hit so quickly by the Vikings there. But it looks like the Vikings did change their target. No, now one Colossus is dead. The second one very close to dying. Another reinforcement Viking or Colossus has arrived. The SCVs have gotten pulled. Nice force field's gonna be keeping the bio away for quite a while. This one Phoenix is gonna be staying alive. This Colossi helping out so much. But now, where it's basically mass Viking and a couple of Marauders versus so many Stalkers, a Phoenix. Now it looks like Gemini might be able to pull this off right here, right now. Nice blink micro going to be coming out from Gemini. All the SCVs are getting pulled, and so far 25 workers killed by Gemini, 49 probes to 39 SCVs, and this observer here does see almost all of that. Just how much mining time was lost. Some Zealots are over at the third base of Bob, and the bio are coming over here to deal with this Protoss force, but it looks like they're just going to aim down the command center, and then the Stalkers are going to blink away because the Zealot's probably dead. Nope. Orbital Command going to be staying alive for just a little bit longer. Double Forge on the way right now, and Gemini, if he transitions into some sort of Templar tech, will be very useful for him, just because of the fact that storms are just so good versus bio, especially getting rid of all of those Vikings that are going to be so annoying for those Colossus. 1-1 will also be on the way, and it's going to help out Gemini so much because his Colossi will be able to last longer. Templar Archives on the way now. Looks like Gemini going to be setting up his third base. Bob the Builder going to be moving out with a bio force here. And his force very large, but it's not supported by Vikings, so Colossus could, if microed correctly, very easily take out all of these units. And it looks like the observers are just so helpful for Gemini right now. Going to be heading over to the third before our Terran player even gets there. And it looks like right now one Marine going to be trying to be a big Marine and will die as soon as that cannon gets finished warping. And Storm on the way, Charge on the way, 1-1 almost done, and currently our Terran player has 1-1 upgrades himself, but nothing past that. He's going to have to get some more upgrades soon. 3 Zealots going to be coming into the third base. SCV is getting pulled almost immediately, and of course this barcode is a GM on NA, I guess. Right now, 3 Zealots. They are going to be dying, not going to be doing too much. So far only 30 workers killed. Well, not only 30 workers, 30 workers killed. It is quite a bit, actually. And of course that was mainly because of the fact that the SCVs had to get pulled in that first big engagement, and now a drop in the main base can be killing off. How many workers? No workers. As there were no workers here. Really. Now all the SCVs are pulled, military grade workers. Scans going down to kill off the observers. The Vikings are here. Storm is not done. Storm just finished up. Are there any storms available? Yes, 1 good storm, 2 good storms. Very well placed storms there by Gemini right now, and it looks like the Vikings gonna have to land as there's no more Colossus. The Stalkers and the Sentries with those force fields doing so good. The Archon is now out as well. These Marauders gonna be dying so quickly. Reinforcements are trying to come here for our Terran player, but right now it looks like Gemini has such a large force, bringing down the Terran player to 65 supply. GG from our Karen Barcode, and Gemini gonna be taking that game there. And again, I am VQ MasterDalK, and I'm also the caster for Team O Gaming. Be sure to check them out. As always, with me here was Curran, the very wonderful observer. You can follow him on Twitter, which is @CurranTV. You can also follow me on Twitter, which is @MasterDalK. Again, be sure to hit that subscribe button on this YouTube channel. And again, thanks to the sponsors of Vexic as well: Cooler Master, Balls, Razorware, and Crash the System, as well as EO Reality. So, I am MasterDalK, signing off here. See you guys in the next video.